Hello and welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan. Today, our topic is: does Salva Kiir Mayardit really deserve a loyalty? Of course, as I said, episode of today is going to be in Dinka. So I'm going to be wait a little bit until everybody tune in, and then we will start, the discussion. So please, if you are already here, I want you to go ahead and share our live broadcast. Like a share. Share it everywhere. Episode ya kola bugulel to monjang. Talankang muhem wuj baga jame ko monjang basifa khasa in wej balwe address. Lano monjang in mej kril jenger junub yet kanij. A monjang ke mej junubin yet. Kunang monjang chike de luel for a very long time. Un pandana junub Sudan. Un marala de entu ke marala det. Today. But unfortunately, monjang aje ran chol Kiir Mayardit ching mej ko yet. Okay. So please share our live broadcast. Episode ang kan look at share. Kana ko jiben ko big ping. O ga jam tong jeng. Taban kene lorot we koy we matabayin politics pan South Sudan. Ka jwa a chiru loy pay. O go koy jam ten. Wa la jam gube ya elela o ke wow ene ko loy. Ke noise ene ko loy. Ajmi mar enu bay ku bro chok ida elwel tin ku na ci yidel bay ka bay ka ci le bro chok nen so yenen bi jam episode kin ya ko le jema chane lwen bi jam to monja ku episode kin ba lo che ku yen won chane lwen yin te ci ne le bay ba ben dai ku na ping ka lo ba episode dan ba lo share bela tan koy kok ci ngi innu alang live video en chalo ya kon nan taban en jalang work dito da ke ben lu live video ahyan kaman wa wiji encouragement min kaj ko lano gadia dan panjol South Sudan aja gadia ran to gadia da ogben ku ene wij bugamat bu podamaten ku met ku nimten ku lo ku bo gerbe mashakal ke jerbayten ken yakol topic kan chakting topic jam and loyalty. Does Salva Kiir Mayardit really deserve loyalty? Does he deserve loyalty? Taban loyalty we ganyeka akadang be devoted or barangana baratonin wala balu support a pay kun chi lu bawari kuyena ran jol jonkor mayol en lang runten chitan min 2017 en jam to social media ko ya lwela loyalty day man ya le bay loyalty ache ya le individuals ache ya le afrat wala le ashkhas ya le bay okay lan ran ebento akuma ebenjal bay kina lenten ba ere lo go ben wa bidit ko ab diop wa to rande le to ka ke diop mit ko ga ben diet ku ne wich ba bi lang ganun ku buga loyal le ganun man shani te yin loyal tan ganun bai ku te yin loyal tan bai ku ni che loyal tan individuals ni aga te lenke le yok ha ka ganun ganun transparency kana ka ganun kana ka luin protected achal wel wa ter in wo wetka nyira kwa umar kwa war kwa ndit e kini jay ne ku lel e kini je ne ku gam ci men yeni ci nga mo jang man lwet ci ñaar aman med ñin aman rome ko rum aman kala ruru aman karaji bin na men mo jam ne o jam den kana ci ko jwa ci ben ting ke det yani ke wo loy ku dal gu ben dalo ko dir gop aki randit ki randit loy ngi ku ki randit loy randit dal ye were ko chok be mit won ke jorot bi kiang bi ngi ku ngi ke te ko luiten okay ku ye ka kech ku ye ko tek ku chwera liu en ki randit ne loy lakin te randit te pigeon ko ka won ci pat ko ci dal ñoo dalon pat ka met ka lebu marchel ku me da lebu ka raj loy okay alem met biting bu le ke te ko luiten man tin ñoo kwen ke ole la o wa che mit ku te o ko edit ku tin ku na wuj ka lo ko lo randit ke na ka wuj e bi lege la ko lo ke na ka wuj e walan e malan e nyinar e nga ka lew bi lege ay ka ko taban po ci to ko te ci po to te jogi ni lwel ka ci ran le gam e ko ke ti ran ne todi yen todi ni ka ken lwel ka je a kalam farak you know a nonsense taban this is a famous words ne ka la use kan ran kan nonsense a noise ne loy ngin tamana ke noise a jiran lel wala man de ala te yugo ko ke jam den ke lat ala long tong pat ke bi ko nya ba yog pirit a che kay lel ben kay lel ana ke le ya kalam far ala ke le bi ko den ke lel ana kan kana e man tina lel ba ko yo ko jam ya ko ko lor den ba nyu den ka lang yin tong le ba na de ko tong le bi ko den tong le ba nyaay jam ke ni jam ba ci le bi ya kalam far ga ben ko kaga jalting en kene wi ben jamtin yakol jama chana lwel mawdu loyalty a chakting panda tama ne te jema nan kirin bany bay kirin mudir bay kirin supervisor bay okay lan yin te yin bany ke yin ngi klorot bay te yin bany ka lwel te chat panda tin kin kala nyu ku pinda jama chan nyu tarbet nam tan kala nyu ku lugu wet ka nyir ka te lu ko tin kin lakin napal ko pat man baya sa panje ke pandu inte pele ko be man dun di be mit ka agor mit ka ko lo ken ko latin biya in wi biya long di be ni nyaay ko le ko guer ko le ko karaj loy ka pan ken ka mit ka jiru ben yar ka mit ka karaj ka lo ko biro loy wun den ni ka chok simply wun in ka chok ko en ki en ya lang leader diamond bay en ki leader ni amo yu dan leader kana ashan be ken ya en ni bo chok lan yin te yin ken bo chok. You live by example, they will live by example. When you go to doctor wara jama, tong chuktor pan University Sudan, chano panda benbe. Ron tero koro, tong chuktor kana, tong katarku, achan bung timpal, ku bung nim lao. Ajan nim lao at bujur bijal, nim lao biok ka kwa buke ka loy, nim lao biok ka purupur wono monazam, nim lao biok la budal kwa loy, ku buk pan hakim buka but school bu ko loy ku mi ko biga kon tawon pat ay num law ko wijana ken num law bi o ruda te be ci randel yi gwer ci mon ware jurba le bi yok pat gudi ko luin kalam farag ko le la koy ga we ga luñ en ken ka tar ko fan junu Sudan kaga tin waaw ci tar achan buru ben gu waaw ci tar buru ben gwer waaw ci tar belanga ne de be le ke yer mi tin ci pan nga tor ko yer mi tin en better than yin ko yene rawun elang hak bakan la loy ku yini ci kan la ci loy waaw tar chan bulang ganun ku en ke loyel fi national anthem junu Sudan justice liberty prosperity en bulang adala bulang justice kulang ku liberty berhan biya jam ran ci jokor ma yo la jamen ka ci ram be lo intimidate kulang ku liberty kulang ku prosperity en bu bay bu gapur bu cerkat bu ko loy bu la laga do koy ko asan bu panda bi apan latwe ake kan gatar ko o jutar asan bu lan one man bi ayen ini luela na ka luela kuna ka luela te yini luel za ko ko pat ko ba ya twen bu moten biya murta ka cin karajtin lakin te yini luela en ko jibin biga loyal tan bran biya loyal tan biya ka dina loyal in ye loy ku kan gana je ya bai twen ku yini ci ben pung long da legi na kan loy kan ban a ce ya do twen na luelan bran biya mukhtalif ka yin fi rai karan kan ka dam karan kan ka nak kia kolan koy ko kiru yal taten pi yani koy ware lu ka malum di ko yala lom bu ko ya nak nak netijen kin jagal yo ko ciru loy en war ca kan loy war wad malong awon taban malong awon ke loyal pay teran jol kir mayar na ci malong awon un bay ci wide army un koy dom na ci malong awon un bay ko ci riang ma ca un koy dom lakin wad waren loyal pay wad waren loyal ter kamrat tan Salva Kiir Mayar in wad waren ken jal pan jol nordon barka zal ke governor ben la tong ben tor ben werin chobe ben wide army chobe bu koy det put koy bun en wad waren ken lo ben ke det jol ma tanga nyor en pyoj ule ban kana bu loy ku ina bu tit kaka jalting loyalty kana loyalty den ci loy dana bañ lakin loyalty kana ke ya woj lan yin loyalty kana ay loy le bay ay loy le ran ay loy le fart ba den kan ran jol Kiir Mayar ko der ni ya ran le bro loy ke loyalty ni yin ya kol nan yak karawon loyalty ni ndaru ko le biya victim le loyalty den ke ci loy kana kaka jalti ran jom lo ngawon fini ay ngu ci roben loy aji ben ngan jog ya ma lo wi bi ngalab loy ma lo wi bi loy fini ay ma lo ci ben dom ko pir garbe ji ran wa en gerbe en lu bañ protected kaka ting ma lo ci ben chobay ma lo ci ben lu ke rebel kare bay tabanen ma lo ci ko lanen ma lo war da ya lo criticize anu da man ware na kumai lanen ya lo ma lo kan fini ay bo dog baden kana bo dog mafrud biya kan yi kin na ko in ya kan wel mi da ber diar ci nay rol ken to rol dit ci mo njim bi galam chare na incentive mo tan ngudia incentive mo tan ke de ni ware ke rabbe ko bi jit ko bi wen ko bi ngo tan je jabe ngudia ko bu del loy ko bu ko je ke aje ko bu ke bana loy istemar ko pig way services aliu aje ne kan ngi bi loy kana kay jalting yuda so ranjon mo nga won ci ben pierre way ko wadun loyalty tan nga en loyal tan ranjol Kiir Mayar gogo biet gogo le welcome ko ware ko lel kating ate ware le kating ko ware alwel kan ko ware ko lel alayin ace mun kun baya loyal tan ran won cin po bay lan ken en ci gwadde ko ken en tingen tan ranjol Kiir Mayar awi bre bañ la ma bu taw en kiden o mun ace bañ na mushkila ace bañ na mushkila tan en asa en ranjol jonko kan ace bañ na mushkila ko bu bañ bi nyaay dan Kiir no ace na mushkila okay ace na mushkila ken mushkila yin te yin bañ ko wi bre bañ la ma ba taw bañ ace mushkila lang bañ ko kirel nay akuma de la ma bran taw bañ ku muwatinin ken zara acin mushkila ke yin le lana yin ta cine le yin ko nyar bañ pay bañ ken ko mi de pay ko wi bre ka yin loy kan ka yin loy nay da ka yin loy ko woni leader yi loy in loy mashruat tan mi bay in loy ganun bay ganun pat ba ko ja ping tok bu ganun bu loy bu ganun bu got ganun pat ganun lu ko treated equally to kan de retin in loy tan mi bay ci mun chala loy bi school bi ga mawjud in state mazan biya ko yun kin wew ko lu ku mi biya ke mi ken jot bi kay Uganda ko yet Kenya ko yet ko wen bi mi gëna pej ku mi duma sakin aji pej bay kana aci adala kana aci justice in top national anthem justice liberty prosperity kati yani Salva Kiir Mayar mushkila yake yen aci wad bañ dato aci wad bañ wad chen bay kuj muk lana bay ci ni ganun akiko pul ko lan ganun bay ci randet bi jambu lo kana ka woj ko ranga ka bidom bay ci ni school bay ci ni del bay ci ni tanmiya services aliu ilaj aliu mudi ya liu kaka li bai eni sabab ne ko jam lakini inte yin dictator au be dictator kuma shiro da chelo bai okay bai la nga dala ko ya lubu ko lo yi mi da lubu lo skuli ka cira la mushkila ga yin hatta wo jam ko dara ka le wana le ngul le yaki mi da lo skuli okay ko ja ko sin bai ko ja pur okay achin mi de la waja yer mi de pur bai lan wo walang pinyu ne luok ka cira le bi jam ka ban ken hin tawdun un girun kay tawdun lakin koy ko anun za to ke gena da ke generals fi shabi achi ni mar mo kan bi ga dok len ku dun kan ka woj achi ku dun kan ka woj ku jey ko ku luy ko ku ci na da confidence and lu withdraw tani yen zaman dak lakin in state ko achi put mar da ci rango mo cin ka ke ren ka lo ya kana mali malu ya ko tabani tu ci ga tabani ko tabani wul wala go real lo ene en ci ndaw ke yen shuf ran tour kin yenda o kin yenda kin azan ci ko ed marale re hoktu ni yakol marale re hoktu ni yakol lana ran Salva Kiir mafruض bu wangi zaman lentin ben kede chol presidential guard en lo lana jej ken jej ci lo ben akuma ben ina lo protect lana ni bi jalo kuma lana ngi kara jallo ci kara ja ci lo pe so malunga wona yi chobay kaga tin o gom ma ke malunga won chobay ran waren gad ganun the author of the constitution of South Sudan ran in chol John Luke moy no ran John Luke en latin ben ganun en get be magas Salva Kiir Mayardit be distur bu god laman bro gadway zar no marzar bi ni marzar ke ko SPLM zar lana ke ga a cingi jin yani Salva Kiir kana laba ya loyal tani yin fi ni ay mazal ali bu no marwe kaga jalti John Luke ci distur god lakin mu ci raben lo agat distur kana pe tan ben Kiir Mayardit okay bu sultan ba yen Kiir Mayardit bu Kiir Mayardit bi alo le yen lebu be elected governor ran ci kwany ke governor state lebu lo fire kay jaldi ko ci mafruض ki ci kana bi yenen sultan maliya bta finance wew mafruض biya barlaman en ya mas'ul be sultan bta mal kara lo fi hakuma de ben lanta yin wew de yin ke rantok biya yin mas'ul wewi kale biya lo ke den ci tak kwen ke latin bu ko ja ko kasa latin bu ko ja ko kata ko ki to neighboring country bi ke ga ko akok jeji Uganda bi bay bu koy lo intimidate latin bu ko ke to fi igat bu ko ja ko le lan yen ganun ci koy got ci got ku yin yen lan wër ke gat ganun ga e ka lo yim kan la ran kan ka biya ko ke le agat ka wede ke loyal mu ci roben lo tan John Luke ben to ci man jong wala ngan faade yen ka jalti ke bana faade yen nafsu ko wajiro lo tan tan malonga won en ci malonga jen ko ke yen bu ko ke yen la adma bu malong bu wide army bu lu defeated ana mutaakid asa malong rogok e lo yen I wish if I wouldn't done this mungkin tan kiyane loy I know ta tajen seru no ko ke takkan tak jalen jel malong bardu bi koy log yong bu ko atam mi da wul bu ko nok more than 500 mi da wul I knock by the way those who don't know you know I knock bi ma film da dina gar nga ko you know bas kire bas du badun gawin ko jun ko sin nak bas okay muamarat kaka jalti ko loyalty ken ala gan jugot fita national security ko yan bi jam kan akolo ko ri bad shoya ganun gana ci yok do la pay ganun det la tin be national security bi ayen authority bi ayen hak ngam national security le bi dom okay ko ci tej national security le bi dom ko ci ngulu yen ko ngadi ngalu ganun kan push ran to la kol yen lu yen push bukan lu push ini masalan awuj absolute power bilang real di de pe kaka jalti ranjol Salva Kiir akila den men guda ke lu fire you remember 2015 16 judges actually fire lani judges ka guda ka they were adamant in ranji jeri malu ertakabu lazim justice must be served So again, loyalty to any individuals ake muhim nan ake pat lana chingi ran kan ngubi tak niaga ini chele epo bangi ngore epo lakin loyalty tane bai pandun tane country tane dawla ini ya loyalty ya madub kan kan lana yin te yin loyal le bai ku yin lang bañ ku loy bañ lo wi ba wo lo ka legen no la ko loy kan ka chede de kana ba ko kek lana pan kana ko lang more than 13 million okay achi mum buga lu sarfa la kebna pan kana pan ji ko tor te ben achi ran ke tor ran ji mai kwany ran ji tor galam ran ji kanga ajenum ran ji nyok nok ran ji ajende gam ran ji rab gam pan kana chuk tor ben kulu achi ran eating is entitlement ku kiroting he is entitlement roting in era woni la nga pay in la nga di ci loy le pan junu Sudan yani la nga pay ini lu ke lazim bi re ku may we lazim bi abañ ci mun wale lu fi adisa baba le lu gal I am the president of the Republic of South Sudan and I must always remain as the president of the Republic of South Sudan must انا رئيس جنوب السودان دولة جنوب السودان لابد ان اكون رئيسا دائما لدولة جنوب السودان ان علي ويل كده ما كان خلاص كرين طبعا we have clips for that ini nabi abañ forever la ma bato de redon kara ci loy aju pe kayen ta wëñi na dom dana men kuy ka dum gën ka yin bloñ tan yaga so kol kor ware yo jam tan bi la dum bi gan la ngan lu ci ba men lu pass war tan lu la gal koy ke jam ka ku ma jam ko kwa ngudi loy hein bo ku mo liw og liw ka bay bo ku mo liw gal yak o wa inayda aku me ku jam go ku conspiracy u mar be u shunu kalam da kullu go jam go kanun ci loy pass kanun loy pass ko jam ko ci kada ake dawla yende ku lu muarada I'm not against my country. We are against behaviors kikrach. We are against dictatorial system. We are against kleptocracy. In lingen majmu muayyan en kiro lo biayen beneficial biayen tam kang bay kutan mi ci loy ma fi services ma fi justice ma fi transparency bay ki won ne koy rutte ku bu koy rut ci ñe liw bay ak ke ci ok jaay so ngu ci robel loy wet ka tana kol kor ngu ci loy naw tana kol kor nafs ku war ci loy tan ma longa wan ware lo o ma longa wi bi ngalab loy ma longa wi bi ngudi loy ma longa wi bi ngalab ci en ci loy tana kol kor kenn sa ku war ci loy o juglel wala la kol ma longa ci Pierre Baschok yiri ya in ben Pierre Baschok do not be loyal to individuals, be loyal to the country. Du ko yong mu ci ko ci majj ci deet warab bu koy warab bi ru nok akola ci la dem men wala gogi nek ran ginti ran ci ben du company loy bu ko ja lu employed pancol junu Sudan ting deal bi dang nok akola ci midrel tol mi ko ma di nga wala ci nok parce que they in cold blood atani waga atani akola get kalam fare he's a collaborator actually nag mi da wul war ke nak shifta li wadin loyal dal Salva Kiir li lani yen akoy nok bu ko ja riaj ne koy riaj akola ci la ben ke de tol annan gunmen lu created fi Juba na annan gunmen actually ko je lu target most amonje ko jen annan gunmen lu na the targeted most amonje ajanu monjang riaj lana ye Kiir wela monjang is the most dangerous to the power ko ngi ko taman lana monjang da ke ro jot bu lu ko ci Kiir ka Kiir ka ci ngi cabin aji nga ñeyin amonje nga lu ko bi Kiir bi cobe. So that's why in London Ben and non-gunmen look created. Bukir ko young and tarik da call kor. We go call loyalty dun gana. Bi dog niaga. Loyalty kan war in name along in loyal tan kir a jeben dog. Loyalty war in jon look in chen constitution chen got be magas beta Salva Kiir Mayar a jeben dog. A jeben lo ignore ben wala ifade be jon look wala ifade be غيره wala ifade be kullu. بنفس القدر اشيرو بن لوي تناكل كو بدين كين كدان لوي كو دوغين بدين كين كدان لوي كو دوغين يا جا بينجن اي لو لغال كورا na kura arde mo dawor dana leba chat na la kay lo ben yok tawon bani yi je mar alabi lagi yakol alan ko jayi bas wad masla den alan nga lebi ko yi bas ngi ke ata ko jaye jubata tu ko tawtan wo ata alan ko to america ka ya lo ga a ci kan lo ko yitte ci gam a ci ke dan ke ku lo kan ci yi e ke dan yi ci bi gam dana alan masla alan ko wo latan ko lu credit dana alan ko ke lo fi akuma dan lang ner wazir wala lang malen wala ngadidit lang ko ke dan lang masla lakin yi ñi ku lo kan ije ce diat ku ije ce lot ije wër men ke ije bi ay wuj wala ci wuj ije bi ay lu nga le bataw pi wi ko le briya le bi pi bi lot bi pi raj lakin ke luel ke yi cena ci le kang mar brel ke yi alan koy ko ben mara ku le yakin ku dun do ke joto mo fru bawru ngek ma dinga ko lagi nga wala nga no kana muhim dan wo ko ci bañ asan ba wazir ba ngudi now wen gun ci wa loyalty ne loyalty wo ko wo jam kan yit loyalty da loyal le panda loyal le muwatanda loyal le randida loyal le mit loyal le bay ene loyalty da kan loyalty da ci le Kiir Mayar wala le hukuma wala ghairu no loyalty dien ace wad wew dan wew aro yok wew aro yok la kirana ci ro yok ene kiran yen services ene kiran lo protected bikin ko yok yen ran mu jarna ben mara mar bu taw gay to wew ay yok le ba men ku yaajoy be ko tin ñor ci man yetta ñaw ga tan warin ko yaaju be ko tin ñet be wew tan ya kol kor itu muzakirin one day ware leren biya jam ga dang radio SBS biya lo ga le ala kol kor yo min ma it will never dream aci ko ñot enu gal acam Salva Kiir bu le gal Salva Kiir la ka ñay bañ ci ko ñot who told you ya why would you think that way my friend labor chan wadin loyal because of loyalty ku bena dungu le gal ya ala ran tol Kiir Mayar ala ke yen ñale jey won jagati nga legal teke jagati nga ko yeran le ka piej ko yeran le ka la ngi ala ke ñale jey won wade ne ko mooj wade we be we atek bu ko jakko we ka we mid junub Sudan ace we ko ace we pan Mayardit we pan junub Sudan we won bi service loy achan bran bu ke da yok na imet kala pan abun na iran twan ke la pan hakim na iran la arabia kay ci abdalik delun ci loy na iran won pour bin bu daxatu bin ko bay souk ene dawla kan kan ace ku velu manipulate bilanga lu yen manipulate ko le no ke yer man ke junub je aci junub kan ci junub Kiir Mayar junub kan junub da o junub da including Kiir Mayar daga jalting ke my brothers and sisters loyalty ranjol Kiir Mayar he doesn't deserve loyalty yes alanga ndel balang cherka gir o mal ke lu ke yen alo ke biga loyal tani why based on the way that in ko lu treat den ko lu treat be fairness ran lui te jin ben ba lui loy ina murattabuna magul murattab istahal ku dunya loy okay ina jalbe zamandu ina tek ina ci med ina ci lui kalam far ran jir kan lebe ya loyal tanin cherka jir kan lebe ya loyal tanin lakin kan baay kan dawla kan يعني resources كده موجود في جنوب السودان أجي resources كير كوسر ده resources بندا resources كواو so والله right بقوله كذا أتكلم okay أجي ممكن بقوله بكذا باي بس بقوله باي بقوله كأتكلم كوجون loyal كل بندين بقوله كلا كده جي ده نجلو created كلا جل presidential guard عشان بيلو protected presidential guard كنا شيء جي أساسا شيء جي دولة أشياء جيش دولة تنو أوكي أشياء جيش دولة جيش كير ميار بيلو protected كوين كيلا تن بيجي على بي يوغندا عشان ينجي ميدي جنوب السودان خلاص أشي بوريا كواجي مام لكن راجل كير ميار أشياء مهم تانيين كأنني يالويل كأنني لويل يأكل جمن موضوع loyalty كان طبعا أوك مونجان أو دود كير ميار وكيت أوك دودين بنجل جنوب السودان kuy je luel ya ko bi mon jang luel ya khalas enough is enough wa nek chok wa nek twan wa nek insecurity wa nek mudia Kiir Mayardit na chak re ko me ken achan bu ko nyuj bu pana Kiir Mayardit chen the only genius Sudan lan ate ka kalan ko le ya kidu ne luel ken min tin Kiir jele min tin ka ban kan loga taban ko ban kan loga ngale ko we Kiir ko tegi u det saga det kan ke pa la ay Kiir ay tegi lan yen he survived te chen ko tegi ko en ki ciro loy pan Sudan en ki ciwa Sudan jal ting yi jar ya gaktar zaman ga re ko yom ci ko kay we mon je ngey tek ba tare ga dan kana sa len gën ga yaga yoga la kala ko to north to south Qatar wala lwan jangu lwan ngadi di Qatar wala puka go Qatar no a ciro loy agar ye tore ro a ciro tor be tare ka ko lor ka lakini en ko tegi la na ngi ko tegi hatta fi nafs al mantiqa al wahida kaga tin wari ken latin ben beran tol malonga woni nyoj min chief staff wari nyuje malonga wan kici lo kay tin ay latin men malonga nyuj kule din ben chunu jema da jongen le kwany e wengo la ni jema da jonga ran madinga wul malonga waran madinga wul a jana joga koy madinga wul koy ko ke gut kule le hak le ngulo en kici kan ngulle ngunye ran daw kida ka koy ko madinga wul ko ke ruhay ke jema da jong ko le la ya zuli tamalak ma wog da ran da bas shan bu koy lang fitan. This is the way in Chikir in Luyan by rules. Runga ben ako muchi monje nga chika ting. E mucha ka ting tin kai kwa. E mucha ka ting tin. Ka ting akular. En kiri ya luel. Luel ran jola kol la ke smart enough. Yong in chen ko yong kan ben runga run tia ko ngwane in Director of National Security. I thought he was very smart. Maybe he's a smart guy. Yani inte chi lo fire. Kwala rumors chat. Inu ke lo yini lo ingalap win lo fire. We rarely in the foreign countries. Why would you accept to be lured to come back home? Who get meaning? Ma Salva Kiir kan lo yin la yin te yana yana ba lo be a governor. Bita Warabi state. Akadan wi bile yaken you been ben lana yene ngi jasasa. The general fire, lakini he want to get you back in. Actually, bendom. Kwe yen kichi loy kwe ngide alo ya jamara anjol kirken ke monya wan kwe ni behave awan. And he did actually. Lakini I don't feel sorry for you, Ranchola Kolkor. Lani yin te young mid junub Sudan young raja mid junuba je young pay kuranga na randun ka in loyal ranja pa de pay rawarin latin de I remember zaman ware gel kira wi bijal bala bil fam kay latin ma yub telephone bi cell phone ko lagani abany it's not safe to go there to create a conspiracy in malong is danger lan malong zaman daga ke chief staff bekir bi U10 below this is the man that you were loyal to. I don't feel sorry lan ka cha lo ara je pay inti kay ko nok mid junub Sudan na cha nok just simply to be loyal to Kir, simply to protect government. So I don't feel sorry. But the Kenya Loibe are wondering, there's something that I wonder. I thought you were smart enough. I thought you were smart enough. In the Director of National Security for more than 13 years. Okay? Let's say in Galabat, I prevented. How come Kir Galiri Kanaman? We were Kir for 21 years. Okay? And now you are a Director of National Security for how many? For 13 years. 31, 21 plus 13, that's 31. That's 34, right? 34 years, you know Salva Kiir. 34 years, you know the man. Magul, 34 years. I'm doing trick. So this is the ending, the end game. You know, when you look for your own interest and you don't look for the interest of the country, the in time masla duin in what in young in loyal. You don't look, you don't Paul Malong, you don't be loyal and in. Go be loyal and koi cock that. What shall we? Tell you a bro be loyal and koi cock that. Lara and yourself a kid, a low use, be low use. But I could begin man. he will use you because I could be man for good could you fire because in here useless. That's how it is now. Community do chi man. Right now, if you're going north, as I speak with you, 78 people killed today. 78 people killed today. Kati? Le, lan yin number the kachadin tin tariga kirin ko tigi. In jula bin ko bana tigi fi warap. Baya quiz ke pandun. Kulot bin mej bin ka yat ko roda moj. Bo ke itek. The same method that chaklu use fi jungule. Okay. Kam murle ku jala nuer ku jala monjeng jungule. Kam bor ku jala twitch chaklu use. The only place Kiva Louis succeeded in, like you are using conspiracy, only. And that's why in network, more than 500 mitkwan gerilla pay. Because you know, Achiran Gam, Yanamazan Bill Mengal, not for no reason. They are the one that doing that. They are the one that doing that. Like in vast majority of Medina, they cannot do that. And that's why they don't fight among themselves. Like in you, try pay. You have tried a lot. In the chaos, bro, look created it. For chaos in Chalu created through Kir with you collaborating. Back with Unibusum, back on knock. Back communal violence, back created the unity state, of the Arab state, of the Lake state, of the Jungle state, all the way up Nile state, back Chuluk, Monjang, back a Kek. This is how it survived. Simply because loyalty, because we are loyal to President Kir. In President Kir, in resources, actually control resources. We can get resources. Resources buy. So yan can empathy taban we monjang kan ngeke kuin sama mi jan lelo en bijam to monjang. La ran in make Salva Kiir Mayar monjang. Salva Kiir Kaman is using rhetoric. In a routine care protect again mulu monjang protect. Hoy azol hoy. Who told you Salva Kiir is protecting monjang? Monjang is dying more. Monjang ato be chok. Monjang ato be twine. Monjang ato be insecurity. E kam ki to. Zema chan lewe gaza. Fi toin north. Yakulam 78 kito. Leave alone kito last week. Monjang ato every time. Isn't a fighter. When who are Jalwell, Allah Salva Kiir it represent death, it represent chaos, it represent corruption. And it represent the country. Mafi. Well, as long as he is the president, this thing will continue. Lani yen ajin sifat with a leader. Somebody wanted to be leader, somebody want to fix something. Lay by. When Chan Jamtun were any jump in Masai Sadia. You know, while oil money. We have a lot of oil money. Someone while oil refinery because they are not interested in refinery. But then in the Buddha refinery, you will employ people. Kakoya Abului, Sukan Malin Abului. Kujaza Cuban and Yaban and oil, when you are producing just a low a weight pandun, we have Jalban Jal, but just when a oil pandet. A cheroloy, a chair lock on him. Then he's not interested in development below. Land the lawyer of the Kakoya Abului refinery. How many engineers, University of Sudan, from University of Juba, from University of Barkazal, from all over the country, Koko, Mudim, Maloko Bilu refineries, and that actually create job opportunities. Like in Kinchikan. Leave that alone, Maudu refinery. Where we get oil, Ajoka. Huh? Where we get oil, Ajoka. Chikang Takalo, Weuka. Kalu could use bio economy, bio to start up blue diversified, but where oil, Bukanyai. Could look to Mazan bio buy in Purku. Ajan Buka locally. Me Buka locally. Brab poor, Quamotom poor, Goma poor, Dokana poor, Kakabunka poor by. Land Panjol, University of Sudan. Pienda. A more fertile than Kenya than Uganda. Where can we look Kenya? They only have 8% in qualified agriculture. Oh, University of Sudan, while 80% live poor. Game, look poor. Mudia look poor. Hell, can just leave that alone? Chikir Chikang Tak, a lay and Mazan below policy. Policy, tell me the University of Sudan. Banway oil, bay. Kuladun be poor, I shall look at me chop here, knock. Chikang tak. I shall get an inching it, and eat a little low. No, a week book with University of Sudan because suffering. Bit of knock, would not try and cake, would long secure insecurity, because Tabanin, Bigala bought your Bigala way and Bigal loyal. In a loyalty can loyalty village bari, then more than kuletin bu ko tegi biya la zada sultan al filan filan lebu sultan ngam loy fire bu jan sultan de bi ciro kan loy takati kene ye nyuot ene yen achiran le bay ran le yande rot takati ran le yande rot che fade le bay achin ku bay pan junub sudan ngani chin ku jin ku pan junub sudan ino bril pi bay and actually succeeded lana koy ke bay hawlu akoy wiki bi cham ay ran wi bi cham kwen ki nga tinga ze ka no bi Salva Kiir bi jal ka bay ka lugro dol ngal welen junub sudan la ngi 13 million out of 13 million magul ma fi achin koy pat asan mirangan that is a lot in kene le wek monje a wek kwa wek bu mushkila kan belu fix kiran de le belu fix achin community de le belu fix achin tribe de le belu fix fana junub sudan a wek gej kwa wek lang real kwa wek logo ba kini bak loy ku boko bin biga ko isin fana junub sudan period guerre monjang en lui gadia kan lui fix fana junub sudan aliu en kene le listen to your heart kada ben ka lui traja Salva Kiir kin in chak duodo yet in chuk duodo yet og monjang kan kada reassess emuchi Salva Kiir muchi loy tanu apart from individuals who are benefiting apart from ibol mel kui makerga kui bang mayan kui ngadidi those who are eating those who are using money laundry because okay akache businessmen actually they are using oil money kulega businessmen lana bol mel we know شركات كلوران شركات سلفا كير ARC African National Resources شركة سلفا كير وده الموضوع بي عندنا سبار شوي okay what is your incentive in man monjang in yan monjang in mundir monjang in rinki monjang what is your incentive for supporting Salva Kiir Mayardit what is your incentive for keeping him in the power ma yin kida ngay loy hatta joga yin loy ni ya loy ko lang yenin kada live alone masan koy ken ke gina de psychopaths ka mit ka ke ka koy ken ke mo chen we jway ka okay leave that alone lakin an jam ka yin muwatin al basit ira un miskin ira real wala lenke wala wajba cham kalto ka liw ngoy ki lo de ni what is your incentive ko hakdu ke ye muwatin ko hakdun wa terin ter wur ter wulan ter nor en kan katar chat bung nim law ku yo lo ka ko pan lan kan gidang national antame yelo justice liberty prosperity kan ku bay ku bu lang iqtisad reltor ku bu bay pour blank ye cham bay ku bay real liberty kan shanin be more balang opportunity be jam na la ci way kal wel na ay journalist kay get fi newspaper okay na ay ramun musaqaf fi jama وكده كاي له سيمينار ندوات سياسيه في البلد قضيه ثقافيه قضيه بتاعت كلتشرال اللي بجامد اوكي لكن اي جالين ما نو يجي جام ما في ندوه سياسيه ما في كده ما في كده ما في كده ما في كده طيب ين كده تيجو ده my brother and sister تيجو ايغو كارو كون ولا ngudya callo kin ku ware mo batel wela galla ku ware chablel ku ware bailel ku ware dian tong ka ke cham ku dian tong ka ke chat ku dian tong ka ke wara nyino amio dia de won jelan ba je ben te gu war no donga badnum men be memo yen dian why min memo ko pandun why ba ji ben te war no le why min memo ko pandun pan junub sudan ngana panda jëm go bu memo lana lang diet ciro loy bi wara kumbin ko wak like you said ko jël ko may tong den dit kan it's not gonna work ele yi min paj ele bin paj ke ro jalo min tir kan a cir ko war ci ciol mo ngel wa le de ngap chok lu yo ngap ci luok you know ko ci chong nak ko jala tun ngabe kwan ngabe chak I know some of you may not know ngap you know ngabe chak ke ngap ta bana ilang kam are lang ke ni nak chok pe ko jala tun jolen la ka bi ngam nin ngap sorry la ka bi kom nin bi jal pingi lan te le kaj ba den ko bi kom yen bi jal ting de bi lej be kaj bi kom nin jal pingi ko bi kom yel jal ting yin You see? So now, ran chol Salva Kiir cho ruan to, cho koy ruan to pan junub. Ay lo ki di lirik. Ku bit ko. Ku ben lo ki di lirik, ku bit ko. Ku ben lo ki di lirik, ku bit ko. Ay lo ki chir kan got ka nyang war. Ay lo la nyang la ke riyo got. You know? Nyang la ke riyo got. Go got one day bas go ben gule ak yin nyang. Ngi riyo je ne nen chin togle. Gule really, gule ay. Gole kada yan gole ay kada gole ruan to. Go nyang la ben be chin ta got to. Go yok chin yena de chin togle. Go dom kaj bitem ko. From that day. Okay, nyang re cham nyang got yo ni finai le cham le lani you gave that opportunity lani yena ko tem alla tem kan la loy kan la loy kan la loy ku biet ka ku ben kan la loy ku biet ka ku ben kan la loy ku biet ka biet ne ko biet kan e kira ma yana cin yo ga ya kede my brothers and sisters enen en ji Salva Kiir en jen telephone kan kwany bas kule ki ciro loy ma taga bi debo ci ma deb me de ngawul okay wani ci ko job ci dama seri jen ko mojbe ko tum ko wara ko tum bu ko ben ko be ga rafal ko be ga rang e nen jen lu ena la kaka mit pan ande ben ba ke tin he doesn't care about you ci kan lo ziyara bu ko tin mafi ke kan lo bro jot gede le lo kay ben bay mafi koy tong torga lo ja targa nga kwa puko targa nga ngodi fi gogrial his own home state ci Salva Kiir ci kan lo bela wele ya jama bi koy nim ngo no kana ka ci aw ma zumbu lela my message bitat my prayers and thought and condolences bas kida ci lo ci empathy dan ko as long as he is in J1 machi fi red carpet kun ya bu kaj billo South Africa bi tayara wim ci wen nen kan muhim tan kan aji kida muhim nen kan muhim muwatana che muhim ini che muhim so your support is just useless to him yani support in china lui support kan bere bany ko elo kada kan bin is nothing aji ben chit support chi malunga wan chen bany lui protect tani aji ben chit support chi John Luke chen constitution got alamagaso ufini ha John Luke mat wala fi zol abar zat aji ben chit support chi akolkur chen mit junub chen ka yong bu ka ja tat ko nak ko lo ko yeb ko blue house ko lo mu de en kana sa blue house en kana jal do ma blue house rest en kana jal blue house rest da wari ko don ko ga nun den wani en ci lo push war kan ci yat bi parlament bu lo pass en bi ko ya dom ya lo use against him ka jalti nafs Kiir Mayardit constitution war ngeen yo look ci lo use enen ko lu decree out ko lu ko fire ko lu ngudi ko lu gidi njeta lu use against you now we use this kaka jalti so loyalty balo yini loyal tan rawon tin ko loy le bay a khasara it's a waste and that's why ne ok jam ata koy ko ay dor koy ko ay jam ko ay dor e ko lu ko chab junub Sudan kan dar chab de rajib te chokin jam baka loy wayo ba jam fi civic education ba ngudi loy yin za de loy target that yin za de loy yin za ko loy in ku loy be rang mi yin za de lan ke loy ko le ko ngay nim kini yin za de loy ka jingi that can you imagine kaka jalti ko be ay dor za ta ben jam lakin wok tawan wajibu dor lan pan kan pan da ko pan nyar ko ci jongarang loy wala Allah to ngatar rani lwe la gal chin wa dor ga kai laki rangi ko ran ke dor bla twen that's how it is Sudan wa ci dor kini ki ci dero lana ran ci bay raj ku lam bu man ben wa ci man pin wa ci man ba lo iran Sudan ine woy ko wadde yen ku wo war alam bene ga kaj ko alam kaj ko Sudan lana ma bug ben be lakin mun tin yakol ba jamira an Sudan yetingi ci e kalam farak because of him ana kuji dara kadang ci wuj loy ken ko mit bay jema channel wela telen ko loro ko kan ro loy mitin Salva Kiir woti how much time ci abore ken men Sudan ci kan jam wara abor ci kan jam len la ko tinga bori bani pinyi no mben te len ko loro tan mo tanin ke mo ni ke un ka lu vote in ako ye lu vote in zato ko lu support te len ko lo ke kay tayar bula ke gati kay tayar bula lakin hel ran jol kir mayar ci kang ci ro kang jot bu le ka la koy ting firang wala le koy ting ko jok wala le koy ting yey wala le koy ting na ko won man sa len mushkila mom kubin len mushkila ci lo ci kang ting abor kan ya se ben junub sudan ko abja ko lu yom agara kacc man agbo piwi firumbek is wala firumbek wenu manata de kullu a ci bor ka kacc man agbo piwi ting dira diaw me de jam mo dira diaw ma dinga wul everywhere lengi ci kang luel chak ping lengi kang luel weda bor so support do it's a waste kwen ki alo mon jang ke ci wogu nyin ngañ ba wo nyin ngañ ba luel kana it's enough ka cin bu ko jale e ngudi ya ne lebi nok yan you know ma hak du lebi nok te mandu ja diet masan aci talime ci yok yin da ke cham aci yok ko ce ke dang ne bay ni panun lang yan Junub Sudan ci panun lang leng Junub Sudan jaga pay lakin yi na ca lu choose in brand rek kan bril ko ni weden mon jang bas wule mon jang lo tani ni akhi marana ci le balu support bas balu ka rangar ka bare woni bas weden mon jang te if mon jang is not doing anything for you, what is the benefit of being mon jang yani what it is yani then how many mon jang that better than this guy koy won lang empathy tani yin ke ran mon jang lang empathy ma taw ala mon jang won lang pot ala mon jang won lang po ala mo je won ba be hemum ba biam mede miden ale bi cham lakina leb command bu bay bu do develop chan bu koy ben lang loy loy ke luitin. I'm not asking you masan bu we bu ko lo distribute it. No, that a chain ke ku luel a developmental project at least long time ago biro loy lakira angana as much as 20 years kwa ka ke kan loy a reason nen be jal yoga sa binja loy believe in ka lang de bikir ben loy tan ching loy jal jaga zato katin jeje ben be Uganda chan be rutit lan yen kene re no mutin eno khalas eni yere bato ban kene that's what it is kana jiro ben loy legitimacy jiro yen jiro a jiro jak wa nin gadan a jiro ben yen 24 months o mon jeng kada pay ku nin kene pay ka nin we ay nin we ga chinin ni raja pay bi alu ka lang jeng da bar kazal ko lang jeng da panel ko lang jeng ne at the end of the day dan jol kir mayadi chawlu supported lakini jin faide ci ben betul ma kada yetem ko ben wari okay jin ki ben betul ni hay jin benefit ci ben betul ni hay so there is no point there is no point at all ken at the end ibo le la ki cho loyalty kana ini ya loyal te raun la kile bloy lakini nje ya loyal te raun it doesn't care about the country and you should not be loyal to individuals kwen ku loyal la fairness is the most important thing en kiye ganun bu ko ya lu protected ben ku ye bo chok ganun ku lu protected ko ci ran la tin be above the law kaka tin ganun ku war ne wat ka loyal la ke ake rutin ge ganun akol ko re tinge ene ganun fi Junub Sudan. Now what happened to him? Lakin if there was the transparency panda alele lebi nyai fi power ko ci lang bla ran lay god because you will be protected under the law constitution lebi lu protected da nga ne ga jirel ko jire hukumai ko nyai there is no need be lu mudaigat lakin right now you see akola right now in under house arrest. So achi deb exactly chi Salva Kiir chi deb when ki alwe loyalty dak ira un loyal tam Salva Kiir where you be loyal lakin one day is going to throw you under the bus the yin yi loyal diamond you will not worried about anything lakin the yin loyal you will worried about lwendu will discovered and then that gonna make you suffer but the yin yi loyal you will not worried about anything always ini chelang ham ra jam yit somebody who stand with the right of people and truth always have nothing to worry about and have nothing to lose lakin ti ira on churu le imbru rakan ku yin ko loy mashakal ku yin lom ko ku yin loy ngudi ku masla du ne tatwen, you will have problem always. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but it may happen down the road. And that's what I call God now. Now, Lual Maroli, the one to submit speculation in Lual Maroli, Longo, Loga, all these things. Lual Maroli, who very like is still in India. Okay, atafi hin, atafi like. Lakin Lual Maroli, Uben Matbardo. Uben Mad, Uben Louis Lord to come to Juba. When emet kmed ni lo ya yin ki lo deploy in jad rang jan bala rang babena la ngade guide division lawal umar be shunu lakin soon le al maroli le ben bi juba bakaji al maroli would be fired also abiyad maash, it would be put in retirement. That's it. This is the way, be a bye. Be a bye. Until now I cannot comprehend. And what I wrote here in a call, the chief is spy of national security for what? For 13 years? Magul in bejal wala foreign countries ku in fire ku medin la in bu kwany be agudi ku yin ngi kaccal loy ku la duk. I cannot believe it. Why shan loyalty kan loyalty wona amian ku in sababa ni chimbalunga woni chen mistake loy. You remember dogfight? Zaman da ter ko fi J1? You remember dogfight, right? If you remember dogfight very well, the chen loyalty wona amian. Okay. Tiyan waren jonko nan taw masab makan ta pol malo tiyan nan taw pol malo koy ki ci bay raj kire ci bay raj ya ci bay raj unka dom riyet ke juwo seriously zaman dak ka dom riyet ke juwo, and then form a military council for 6 months and do an interim period, and then election will take place. At least you would have been the most respected general in the Republic of South Sudan. Like issue because can loyalty amian kiri jaben doka yet yaga jaben doka yet, that's why we are in mess today. They don't care about people. They are reckless, and that's why were creating war. Because after koi can protect that, I think no. That actually would have been really, really, safe to the people of South Sudan. Both of, I don't care what happened. Look at dumb. Okay. And then you form that military council. And then in a few months, do the restructure, the task, and then they write the constitution, and then people will move on, to have an election in the country. Like him, because you were so loyal to the boss. But if you were loyal to the Republic of South Sudan, in Paul Malone, and in loyal to South Sudan. Because I waste. Ranjol Kiir Mayardit, forever. Edward Leader die with foreign passport in his hand. But it was his wishful. It doesn't matter how we disagree politically, how much views care about the referendum and all this. It's okay. It's dead already. They can't talk like a be by. Why not be by? Can you imagine? Ranjir kere ran be by yet. Ran man by man ko. It has no empathy for anything, for anyone in the country. Actually, there is a flood in the country. People are dying from flooding. There is no food. There is nothing. I can't jam about this. We are, we are affected by this. I am going to visit people in Rumbek, or I'm going to visit people in Medingaul who are affected by the flood. No. What kind of leader is that? Kwachang majo yetu monje, awu ki majo yetu. Lagin sharp, lebi jam. Sharp lebi la area kol. Biglu bankin las bijal. Leba loy. la rana ci ngong taw ko yet a ci security taw ko yet a ci marat taw ko yet a ci bay cholay fagrana for nothing. You can make that decision. It's not difficult. Cut all these psychopaths. Ko ke kat ga ringe oh waye ngadi waye dunu chwara bun kuno. You know, you can get rid of them as a nation, citizens, a liberal law. I think it's impossible. If I can't you ban from different part of the country, min Madinga wul, min Buma, min Torid, min Wayne, min Numali, min Rang, min other buko jal buko la bilfam to fight our common enemy. Don't you think the enemy that we have J1 we cannot fight? I am not asking anyone to carry a weapon, gun, no. But you can go to the street. You can have an uprising. A liberal law. Playa kalado why door. Ini chu coin. Ini chu lu support. Lakini chingi ga konyok. Kiye konyok. Ye mabin ba chere ling bas. Mafi haja ta nakta binda. Nothing. And that can happen. That can happen. With that, you bear in mind. Any loyalty should be for the country, not to individuals. Fairness, muhim pay. Acha niaga de linja lo kume kachina lo gdor ku lo yin ngek dar muntin lo ko jagwer wari no kume yin real. Director of National Security, Chief of Staff, Inspector of Police, ngadi dit, wazir al flan. You can now intimidate people because you have this power, you have this security. Like in have this power, when you get fired, what is going to happen to that? You are going to be like us, and you are going to be vulnerable. And that's why we need constitution that will protect you, will protect me. We need fairness. We need everybody to stay in the line because I call savage. Like in the way you think like no. Near the lane jalk be yok when you jackal yok when guard you pull along yok when you are called dry paper yok or dry out ben yok. Unless we come to realize in Panda. And there is no good teaching that we are teaching our children. And we should quit that and do the right thing. And the right thing is when you deliver the services, constitution, fairness, giving opportunity people to speak. Because I jam the link in week now violated kadam yeah we have market within 48 hours. That's fine. India ko losing gan. Lakin biya wako wara bani awlo kalam farak. Ajigo kunyin. Warap jingu kunyin. Bading awul jingu kunyin. Jungle jingu kunyin. Central Equatorial jingu kunyin. Buma jingu kunyin. Administrative of Unity State jingu kunyin. All the Central Equatorial, Eastern Equatorial, whatever Western Equatorial leg state. Ajigo kun ko kun libro konyo. In bungmat Sudan bungmat. And then what we want in life, we have to have purpose. What we need. How do we want to see our country 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now? How do you want to see? How can we, develop, perfect our economy? If we cannot, if we don't have money, okay, we can sign a contract with a foreign country, masalan. Come. Sudan chiloy mas na kinana wari sukar putin chicken Sudan akan dawlat Kuwait langin. Lakin they divide. I believe so. Kuwait was taking like 60% of the product sukar bishil 60%. Sudan bishil 40%. 40% is a lot. And that's why shaving sukar yondak for Sudan everywhere. And 40% that they can sell it too and they get money out of it. Well, if we don't have money, we can do that too. We can make an agreement with some countries who wanted to farm, but we will make a contract. Okay, you farm, I have the land. Okay, I have the water. Irrigation. We have the land, we have this, but you just have the capital in the grush. Whatever can be China or Japan, whatever, come and invest in our country. Okay, Azra Gemeh. كمية كبيرة جدا جدا أزرع زرع كمية كبيرة جدا جدا okay you will take 50% we will take 50% لكن دور دا ويا حكومة بقدل بقلوي عشان بدل بلدنا كذا achan buka ka ye pur ka bigala su. Is that a difficult thing? Ekidid kan le buka jor achilo ka jor le bro loy lakini chiro loy zaman ka kir rangan chi le loy lan rangan ti zatar sana chingi loy ron tiya ko dongwan chingi le loy kada imagine dal jalbala barkazal ngu ci luel war ngu ci luel war wo mo njen kir lu support ka ma fruit incentive da ci dal barkazal ale lagal nas barkazal I'm talking about jengo barkazal. Okay, this is supposed to be an incentive if that road was constructed. Lakin much ate yen ware lere much bena lo ka jogi lo ya ken dal kana dal barkazal kana beloy ajana na lan ko yogen ka lago bagala dot, so he was worried about his power in actually kaka jal tingi wona ale the man is in love with power. He is in love with power. Ati lan yin wi bas bedot lengi che yok tumun war che kang dot war kan. That's what he was looking for. So he was not seeing it in terms of development. Innu muwatinin, they can use that road, okay, for their product to go to the market. No, it was not thinking that way. It was thinking in terms in or something like that, and then people will send the troop really quick to go and rescue him. But despite that, he did not do it. Where the road to Barkazal now? Billions and billions of dollars. Inko, dil Barkazal chitok. This is supposed to be incentive to you, ya monjang da Barkazal. You are just supporting Kir for nothing, and you should not. Kajalting. Hey, Mar, 2 days ago, I think I wrote some stupid, story on the Facebook wall, and said, there was a king, yani Melik kadang lang bany, ku bany kana lang yan dang ku nyan den kana wij bitiak kurang wij bitiak lazim bilay be ni lan kana ci ngot ko ci mor ra ay ra wij binyan gan tiak lazim bilay be ni lay be pir ku lan kana ci ngot ko ci mor gal bitay jal jir bin ay ra an jal bu lo lan kana le wij koy ko ci kor cham koy ko ci ngot cham koy ko ay to wey koy ko ay ngodia chifta fini hay gal da nganto kiro jalon jot asap den chen story de chen gat way be rob way kek story gan chaben gat kalam fark ay ke rangan ci ben leg banyala ala yan la lan kan la kay yok according to him kedi ni ci got story la goranto go le yan lay la ci yok lan ci ngot ko ci mor. It's not a male, it's not a female. Okay, lakini ni king in bany gali te win lan dun kan banyay gal la min men bin ben nyaay win ci bo kol win ci bo neew nak win ci bo wéré. So you're making it like the way ci king ken lwel ni ci lwel lan wi ci le biya ngot ko ci le biya mor. Now this guy came up with an idea, la rek en lakini na chaw bi ni nyaay wéré ko chaw bi nyaay kol ko chaw bi nyaay kol chelej wala bi banyay teynom. So go rango jalta gade kef kalam da. Well, why ngule ni kef kalam da ma yin bardo chalwela in wi lanje ngot ko ci mor na yin bi jala yok da lanje ngot ko ci mor nyal ci chakko ye ga aya bi chak lang tar yu wala bi chak lang tar mor. That's it. Ajingen ben be ke nothing. Chero loy. You see, gal at the end of the day go kadang loy go loy ira kan la yin ka yin smart pe ay e taba ni gise jal tal tu le ke moral stories ku le gal iran interpreted in your own risk ni jiben ku be ku le yo de ba chini le the king was in love with power. King in jalo represent gise dun kan Kir Mayar. Of course Kir Mayar en kin lui min lakin ber yo bas kawaf Kir Mayar en lui min actually. Lakin kan Kir Mayar Kir is in love and power, and he make it very difficult. He make it impossible for somebody to get to the power actually. Lan yena wi bre bañ lan ma ba tawtun ku jala ñanen dengen. I believe so South Sudan. Okay, according to me yen gan South Sudan. Okay, lan ñan gan de wi jan kum ke lan bu kan mustahil beloy something impossible. Lan ba yana be okay, of course national security le bi la dom ku teyin sijini ku nagin ci man ya kol ko ren ko nok Lana Iran kay loy rangal loy ngalam nga loy ngalam loy. This is how it has been. Okay. But at the end of the day, even loy layin Iran jol tan wegatan. And I still saying this. Atanya has done a lot of damages to people of Medina will actually. You know. He should not even be talking about the moral stories. What moral he knows? Rant will ting mo. Other ting mo in 90s. Ken will then any we are good doing you malay tigara America. And one day I will say her name. You know. Ting zaman ko lube dinar for Sudan. 2,000 dinar I den bula Egypt. We are good book tigle you malay. What moral story you want to tell? And I bet we la war ci telwel wa lu de Iran jola jang deng ci ko win interview telwel gala kolkor he will never dream about overthrowing Salva Kiir. He will never gal ka ci ko ñot ci lu to monja la ran jola kolkor ci ko ñot la gal ci am Salva Kiir bi lu inay bi lu overthrow gal nang ci Salva Kiir won nga ci ran man. Can you imagine kadin de intact? It's one of the psychopaths too. You don't deserve the moral story but God. Okay. Nafsa yin ton kana ajal wela Salva Kiir ken nyala ji jeywan magula jama magul ashan wade ran bañ we rewe ci ne le biye ciol ken nyala akene ci tan we atan ci ciol ken nyala ci le Salva Kiir ken nyala la ken nyala jeywan al mem ja tok ba no jana got gya ya zul la poriak ba bena gat kalam farak yin I don't mean Salva Kiir I'm still loyal to Salva Kiir leyo malera well that fine kujola yoga yak the person that actually you have been followed girl he's even in love with the smelling of the power tabani ne loy tie diamond come along I don't know why there are some weird people in Juba and they tie me with Malong. I can talk with any opposition leader, nothing wrong with that. Even I can tell somebody in their face, you know, you are doing wrong, you're doing right. Yeah. The person that you've been following, actually, he's even in love with the smell of the power. I don't know. Then if Malunga was in love with the smell of the power, July 16. So what? Tap, and then it's done. Okay. And then he would be president. And then things can be sorted out in the future. What are you telling me? Benalutai is something that actually have nothing to do with Malonga. I am an independent person. Queen and political party, political movement, Chol United Citizen for Change. You need to know that from now on. Okay? We have a political movement, Chol Concern, United Citizen for Change. Okay? We represent actually bright ideas. Walang manifesto, we have everything. Right? We have ideas. I think a threat. And one day actually went and talked to somebody. You guys want to make this guy popular. Can you imagine? This is the guy that I challenged for Canada when we were in Canada in 2018. After I challenged him, if they were in Juba, there, which is mean that he can sell me to a Kolkor, so to be killed. Guess what? A Kolkor was loyal to Kiir, and now he's out. Even that you were loyal and you are out. But man Nairobi to Maini, they may come too. Juba I don't know. You know? Not only that, I know the writing of John Cormayon. And who has developed perfection. Well, I'm glad that actually I developed the perfection. Right? You learn. And you learn. And I'm happy with that. When I started it, I was not perfect. But I learned. I had to progress. I am even better than SSBC anchors. News, I can do it well. Yeah. Now, stage now is good. But I am more than willing to learn more. So it's not shame to develop perfection. I can develop more perfection, actually. You see? And I can muratab. Sudan. Sudan. I can take your ego away. I don't have any ego. You know, I have no ego. akini yijeni ya lwel ku yijeno ko rem ku en kana ko la remenin chan gat gadang yin lwel gal bi en ben gatet. Well, you wrote an article in the public, and I can respond. Anyone can make a comment. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to be people that who agree with you and the same views. Can comment. Anyone else can comment. You see. So it's really interested, those psychopaths, take it, take it. They own it. He want the full, some young, Madinga kids there in Juba. But we know about you, Who doesn't know about you? Collaborated with the Colcor for a very long time. Because and I made a show in 2019. Anyone can go back and view that show. Show what a lawyer and Kudiautin and Jonkor. It's not because I just wanted to cry, but I was hurt, Dan be young, because knock simply, look at Tiger coin Malonga, because can you imagine? It's a work of people who loyal to Salva Kiir. Gal, they are protecting power now. That's why they are doing that. You see? So ever until Bishop Bijam. The way enough is enough. But you know what? Garamabil was loyal too. Garamabil was shot in his neck for Jungle, protecting Hakumat Salva Kiir. But I'm glad finally Garamabil now is fed up. We will keep talking. And that's good. Garamabil keep talking. And others, they will be talking. I know. Along Koi when jam, na electing Madan Koi Kajake, Kabit, it held you back. Then sometimes you come out and you speak and then you will be left alone. But I want to tell you, my brothers and sisters, those who have a heart for the country, don't worry, do it. This is a long term. No. We care about our country. We care about our country. We want our people to live with decency. And that's why we shall continue. Okay? So I'm glad that I developed the perfection. And I'm not wrong, actually. I wish one day I could be wrong. But I'm not. All my predictions, they came true. They did come true. And because I care, I can say, it's because I don't lie, I can say anything in anyone's face. And I'm not worried about it. Because you can hear around that's why I'm fearless. Like you wish Tanri and Juba, we didn't charge we are not long time ago. Right? So my dear brothers and sisters, loyalty should be to our country, not to Salva Kiir, not to Akolkor, not to whoever, Lal Maroli, be careful. If you come back to South Sudan, then you are putting yourself in trouble. With that, we are elected to pay. And please, look, if you can share, okay? Please quit the ideas that you wouldn't volunteer, okay, wazir or governor, you want to go and just do a celebration, and people are dying, celebration, at least we can donate them to the most affected with the flooding, and people are dying, you understand? So with that, we are going to pay. We are upon. Please look at video, look at share. We learn book page nini. And Salva Kiir jingle kunyo. Og monjang bazat. Lan og monjang de chiyo loy kajiku warapan junub Sudan. We the one that can change this country. No one else can do it. I know. Because we have that power that we can change. We are going to pay. And to be continued. Episode that Ben Loy with Monjang Kaman. Lana Monjang need to be addressed. Thank you. Have a good night.